So we've come out to an undisclosed location. I'm going to get some bits and pieces off a truck. Said truck. And she is a 1300 4-wheel drive. We got a radiator for the International, but oh fuck!
So now this has turned into a snowball fight.
Everyone's going to die today. Okay, so the radiator we got's been just snipped out of here. What we've got to do is, we're going to take this here dandy old fuel line, because I'm pretty sure we're going to take that whole dang fuel line. I'm just going to take it right out, just snip that right out of there. We might, I don't know, this looks pretty brittle. I don't think we're going to be able to utilise this. We might unscrew this as well. And
yeah.
Wow, someone is going to get hit today.
Oh, I'm going to be freezing cold the whole time.
People wonder why I like being by myself. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we might be snipping that off. We've also got to snip the brake master off. We're going to give it a try, see if we can free it up, because it is locked absolutely solid. And then we are going to also snip off the old door hinges, because these ones are in really good condition, whereas my other ones were not. But if we wanted to go and stop this big old International, it's not happening at all. So we're going to whip the top off the cylinder. We're going to try and free that up. If we can free it up, we'll take it. If we can't free it up, we're not going to worry about it, because I reckon it'll be in worse condition than mine. It also looks a wee bit smaller, but it doesn't matter. By the looks of it, it looks like it's still all sealed up, so we could be all right. We've just got to get down in under here. We've got to snip off the old booster. Snip off the old booster. And, oh my god, oh, I thought that was a rust hole, but it's just a normal hole. So we're going to snip that booster off. If there's oil, if there's fluid still in the system, we're going to be possibly in luck. If not...
The cap moves.
Does it?
Wasn't even tight.
Do we have... Can you see it? Turn on the old nighttime mode. That looks... I don't know if that's water, I don't know if that's oil, I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, fuck.
That's brake fluid.
Oh,
Rust.
that's in good condition.
That's brake fluid. So...
Right, so...
That's a good... That's the fact that it's still got brake fluid in it.
We're gonna
No, I reckon...
unsnip the old steering off this thing.
I reckon the steering rack's stuck. Not steering
The
rack.
steering rack?
Stop speaking.
Silence.
Yes,
The
silent
pedal's
video
just
for it.
stuck, so we might just have to...
I don't reckon it's the pedal, because the pedal's moving and hitting something. I reckon the booster is stuck, but the question is, how stuck?
Reckon the master? I don't reckon the master cylinder's stuck. I hope it's not stuck.
Oh yeah, master cylinder. I think it is stuck, I just don't think it's very stuck.
There's a big old rat's nest up in under there.
Fluid in it.
This poor old Inter's in a bad state. She got 356, 35,000 miles.
I'm going to put the lid back on this, Corey. So
You put the lid back on there so we don't get none contaminates in there. Front axle engaged. Cool.
Oh no! My snowman died.
Right, okay, so we've got our plan. What we're going to do is I think we're just going to...
Well, a bit of the issue is
Oh, shit.
even the steering's a bit stupid, didn't it? Oh no, it's moving.
It's got a big old notch. Look.
I made a snow dip
Click.
High quality steering box.
through with you.
Oh.
She's not in a good, healthy way. Righto, so what we're going to do is we're going to check the throttle cable. Oh yeah, she got throttle edge.
It's not even a cable on this one.
She got throttle linkage. Righto, so we're going to have to pull this booster out. Master cylinder booster.
Fine, try to make a snowman.
I'm going to have to try to make it work. How about we snip the line off the end of her, because I've got brake fluid in the car.
Well, do you want to cut the line or do you want to try and undo the line?
Try and undo it if we can. And
I'll see if I can give it a wiggle. I strongly doubt it, given I've got a shifter and it's rusty, but...
Why don't you get one of the actual size spanners that I've got in the car?
I will in a moment because that's clearly not going to work.
No.
Sometimes you get lucky. It never hurts to try.
Sometimes it
Yes,
does
it
hurt
does,
to
Dennis.
try.
Does hurt.
Hurts my heart.
Hurts my beepers.
Nothing gained.
Do you know what fucking hurt this morning?
It
The
was?
fact that Macca's was so busy and I just wanted some pancakes.
So we've got the big bag of goodies.
Fuck's that?
That's CRC, isn't it?
No, that's brake cleaner.
Oh.
No, that's not gonna do. That's not gonna help you, Dennis.
It's liquid. It'll help.
It's liquid that dries out.
He's done his
It'll still do something.
Not what you want it to do.
That's not true.
It'll be
Won't
a,
work, is
it'd be a
it?
fucking 10 mil,
We're going to be metric, will it?
or it'll be
Because that was 3/8, so it's not 10 mil.
oh, it's 11 then. So 3/4. It'll be 3/4. All right.
I think you mean quarter.
So we're going to snip this off, and we'll come back when when we've achieved something. It needs a return spring. All right. So we just that stinks. So we freed her up. Is it leaking on the? Oh well, now
It's
it's
not coming back up. But
too
if
late now
I
because
haven't pushed it all the way again yet. I probably should.
don't do that. It does smell like good brake fluid. Like it doesn't smell bad. All right. So we've got a master cylinder. Master cylinder seems to be in good nick. Now,
Semi-good.
well, I mean it works.
It pumped once. It hasn't. It hasn't actually returned.
I think it was locked up in the line.
the pedal has returned,
Yeah.
but the actual cylinder hasn't. And I haven't.
What do you
pushed
mean
it.
hasn't? There's a fucking pin in there.
No, the head. You come and look at this. The pedal is moving independent of the cylinder. And then if you keep going,
Is that what they call an independent brake?
no, this is not a locomotive. So the cylinder is currently stuck, but it's better than the last one in that this one has fluid in it still, and it moved really easily.
Shit. Stop swearing, I'm filming. Okay, so first thing you want to do while you're up in here, we got to snip off that, what do you mean the cylinder's not returning?
The pedal's coming back, but the cylinder itself is not. Can't you feel that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm just in my own little world. I have an idea. What we're going to do is, we're going to pull the end off this, here, booster.
Okay, do a stick.
We're actually going to use the sockets that I've got here.
Right. How do we see what this camera's actually pointing at? Corey.
The screen should usually tell you, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've just put it up there the wrong way because you had to flip it around, didn't you?
Gotta get this with your palm hammers, and then it should just snoop right out. There we go. Now what we're going to do is, these don't have a screen or nothing in them, we're just going to get an object.
I'm just going to go ahead and
Ooh,
assume that's pointing
that's
somewhere in the right
horrible
spot.
looking juju's.
I'm just going to go ahead and assume that's pointing somewhere vaguely right.
I'm just going to pull that all the way out. Sit that there, and I'll pull that out, sit that there. Now, it's going to come out and shoot everyone in the face with the brake fluid. I really should have brought more rags.
What are you trying to do? Get it off there and play with it, or muck around with it on there?
Hey, watch this. How big's the hole?
Oh.
I don't think we have anything.
You're going to do an insertation into the hole, are you?
We're going to do a push and whack. This is the correct terminology.
With a screw on the driver.
What we're going to do is put that little old screw up in there.
Want to be dropped? I can hear it coming back.
That's now.
It went back, I heard it.
Is it?
Or something was making sucky noises.
Oh yeah. Does the pedal move less?
I don't think so.
Oh, far out.
That went well.
Gosh dang it, now I gotta get my dang
Do you
screwdriver.
want you okay?
Because it came back. So whatever you're doing, you're jarring it.
What'd that do?
Nothing.
We might have to do the old pull her apart tricky.
I reckon take it off there and then you can grab a hold of the shaft and
just whack it off.
well, maybe not whack it off, but do the in and out momentum.
Righto, so bugger. So we're gonna have to pull this out.
Yeah, it's got to come out anyway. Yeet her off.
Don't say heck. You weirdo.
Heckin' bamboozled is
Is
acceptable.
the correct terminology to be used. I can't remember how these go together. So I was trying to,
Pull her off the truck
because
first.
there's a spring in there.
I think you're pushing on a non-return valve. Now, why would I have a non-return valve in there? You're pushing on a valve of some description by the sounds of that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to snip her off, I think. Delete it from the truck, and then we can go from there.
We can do the things.
All right then. So, who wants to do what?
I'll get her off if you want.
All right, I'll pull the old master boy out. You can see that. I'm gonna come back when we're done, or well, at least when we got it out, because the camera doesn't last very long.
Because if you go in there, that's just the... That's pushing on part of the... There's some sort of valve inside the piston there.
It'd be a one-way valve, or like a sort of.
Probably is a one-way valve to let fluid down from up here.
So, well, in that case, what we need to do is sit it up like this, right? Put a screwdriver in it.
Yeah, we've already pushed it all the way that
Yeah,
way.
we'll get
Metal.
it going. That's what I did with mine. Remember,
Why don't you just
with that parts one. Give it a couple taps with a hammer and try and jar it.
All that's done is push it further down the bore.
It just bounced there,
Oh, okay, here we go with
just
that.
like that. Eh?
Don't stand in front of it unless you want to wear brake fluid.
Lovely. That'll do. There's not much fluid in there. Remember?
Yeah. Do we want to take it apart and maybe we'll do that at the farm when we've got a vice to hold it in.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
by the looks
it's
of
probably
that.
worth taking it apart and just wiping out the bore with a rag and.
Alright, when we get to the farm. Right, now, so we got that. We have to pull the shaft out because I don't have this. I didn't bring the other shaft with me. Oh, is it in here?
We should take it anyway. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I've got the pin, so that's not a drama.
I was going to do it, but that's just no.
What?
I know it's only the skin.
Mr. Hunsey.
I know many levels of no.
That huntsman.
It's two of them. And
If
it's
there's
the
only
skins.
hair where your hamster was, probably was because of tarantulas.
You pull the pin.
Tarantulas. No, I don't need your Leatherman Dens. I got a proper pair of bloody snap-off supplied.
I know, but there's like three.
Jigginators.
I was actually thinking the pointy nose pliers might get in there and pull the split pin out a bit easier.
Well, I need to rotate it, but all right, we'll be black. All right, so the next thing we've got to do now, we've done the old snip off of the master cylinder. So now we're going to remove these dandy door hinges, the dandy door hinges, and then we're going to delete the old door off the truck. We don't need the door, we're going to delete it anyway. And
The door might actually be in better shape than yours.
no,
You don't reckon there's less rust in it?
no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's got holes in the bottom of it.
I don't think they're as big as the holes in the bottom of yours.
Mine doesn't have holes in the bottom of it.
Doesn't it? I
No,
thought there was rust in your door somewhere.
mine's not bad. I think it's the other one.
Oh, okay.
But
That
anyway,
door like.
not too bad. I don't think it closes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the door hinges off, because, as you know, my international door hinges are broken because Harry broke my dang door hinges, and then remove the brake booster, and we should be ready to make me truck mobile. Sweet.